What is going on, guys? We are back for another RTU video, and my god, when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it gets even worse. First off, we have UC here who says, oh, and this is how much of a fool he is. After claiming he knew nothing of that Discord, he accidentally comes clean, admitting that it was an alt Discord. Then remember when we kept looking at the Netflix style documentary and there was like 98% negative comments? Well, it seems RTU has noticed that as well. We have this from Renton Liar. I was like, wow, there's so many positive comments on the last RTU stream, so I decided to speak my mind. And seeing that RTU has set comments to approval only, LOL, the house always wins dickers. And of course, RTU is taking a page at a DSP, so now he has to approve the comments before they even show up on the video. Then RTU dropped a bombshell. He went back to streaming and then told everyone his Dropbox had been hacked. Not only that, he accused Kino Casino of doing it, Andy in particular. We have Renton. That's a liar's reaction, these over-the-top reactions to simple questions that would prove his innocence. We have Review Dropbox Burner Phone USA. Dicker says he has screenshots of Canadian login. So where's the proof?
Are you fucking kidding me? I actually screenshotted it. It's still there. Alright, I'm no more back and forth about this, dude.
Another page on a DSP. I have the proof, but I can't show you. You just have to believe me. And we see a message on his live stream. Where's the proof of Canadian login? Or was it you on VPN? Then we have this here. Rich Rayleigh brings up irrelevant as Quantum TV like a nervous reaction. His retarded brain is stuck in a time loop. And this is one of the reasons he flew under a lot of people's radar. Because there's a phrase, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So he would go after people that have huge hater bases. Quantum TV, Susie Lou, Melanie Mac, Side Scrollers, The Quarterin, DSP, and he would talk shit about those people so that their haters would now come to Rich, watch his stream, and he could potentially brainwash those people and becoming supporters and whales, and possibly mods. Then it got to a point where RTU was talking about going away from YouTube, taking about a year off, taking out a loan to go in a different direction, almost like he feels guilty about something. So we have Darkseid of Flow. Is ReviewTech USA quitting YouTube? Rich says he may low for like a year. He's going to talk to a financial advisor about some kind of loan. He wants to grow in a different direction. He has some notes written out.
I have some plans too, if you're wondering. No, I did not just have a brain fart. Just debating if I want to talk about it, where I may, minus some big projects, lay low for like a year. I'm going to talk to a financial advisor first to see if may want to do some kind of loan, and do something not only with YouTube but grow in a different direction. I have some notes written out, but I'm going to talk to someone first before I do anything. Oh no, if I disappeared for a year, it wouldn't be over. Oh no. No way it wouldn't be. Boy, what you would see for me.
Of course, it already is over for Rich. And if he went away for a year, except for a couple of videos here and there, he would be taken out of the algorithm. People would not watch his stuff. But my theory on this whole thing is that he wants to take out a loan to work on his quote-unquote music, which is just stolen stuff that he mashes together and sounds horrible. If he does that, that is absolutely the final nail in his coffin of his online career. Then he went on to accuse Kino Casino of hacking him and digging into everything. And we have the real hard R. He blamed them because they were digging into his old dated nightmare stories. I don't get why it matters when he can't keep his shit straight. From why the pics were there to begin with, to why he has access to them and hid them among his tax forms, which we will get to that in a moment. Shit he made fun of Voss for. Then we get to Rent and Liar, who made a beautiful thread about the whole incident here in this live stream. He also made 2 live streams. So he started one, then just had to cut it short, ended it, and started up a brand new one a few minutes later. Which kind of makes you look guilty there, Rich. So first Rich starts off with a shitty nervous Mike Grippett energy. You can tell he's been trying to figure out a story. And he just got off the plane with an ex-girlfriend. She definitely got coached on what to say. She had full contacts at 10:30 p.m. Dodo interrupts his lie story.
Something interesting happened today. I know exactly what happened. The children weren't getting attention from me, so they basically did something illegal. So I use Dropbox.
How about you kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls?
I'm turning that off for a second.
XQC donated $5. To what donate to talk about do chat Dickers wants total chat, maybe he needs to bing bong chat do we have to listen to Dickers do chat stop talking chat we have to listen to hope Dickers is okay to do we like dick hers.
Thank you.
And this is out of the RTU playbook. There's backlash. People are hating him for reasons. And what does he do? He tries to spin it. That, oh my god guys, I got hacked, something happened to me. Please feel bad for me. I'm the victim here. And he's trying to turn it around. Trying to make people feel sorry for him. But it's not going to work, Dickers. Then he went on to a story about his Dropbox being hacked. And how his ex's kids, not his kids, his ex's kids, their pictures were uploaded to that Dropbox instead of their iPhone cloud, which is a really weird thing to do. And I believe it was 7 years ago, and they're still on his Dropbox. And bikini pics as well, and they're underage. Why does it feel like Rich is on trial? Why do the children not use the built-in iCloud storage feature in every iPhone? Why would they want to upload it onto mom's creepy boyfriend's Dropbox server that is clearly a target?
Who it is. All of a sudden I'm looking in Dropbox, and if you have the Dropbox app, for those of you who are familiar, you see like the recent, you know, whether it be apps or files that you've been using, and I'm like, why the fuck am I seeing pictures of my ex's other kids? Because she would upload when they would get new phones, she would upload their pictures that they had on their phones to that Dropbox. What the fuck? That's exactly what all it was. And I'm starting to see those pictures, and then I'm seeing.
Then we have this. So they access your 1099s, which is tax forms. Hey Richard, this is like several crimes committed against you. Why are you streaming right now? Nothing you're saying makes sense. Are you a PDF file man? Yeah, if you got hacked into, if several crimes happened, you know what the first thing you do is you go to the police and you tell them what happened so they can take care of it. But in Dicker's mind, oh my god, all these crimes happened, people are hacking my stuff, let's go on a live stream and talk about it. Are you fucking serious? Especially when it involves kids. Like any crime that involves kids or pictures or whatever, you go to the police first. You don't go on a live stream hoping to get money and sympathy. That just makes you look extra guilty.
Other pictures of whatever, like then on my 1099s. So I go to, excellent app by the way, it's just like, hey, you logged in here, thank you, Dropbox mobile app. So then I go to,
and at this point no one accused him of doing anything. Kino Casino was going to talk about him on the show, but they didn't know about all this stuff. So next clip. Keep in mind, nobody has accused him of anything. Got hacked and panicked, his demons would be revealed. These mystery hackers haven't come forward, Rich. Why would there be CP? Takes a deep gulp of drink. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people do when they're guilty of something. They'll try to get ahead of the story so they can create the narrative. So when someone pushes back, they can say, see, I said it first, I came up with this, why would I lie?
And they're trying to flip it that I was like messaging kids. That was what was in the Dropbox. They're looking through my 1099s. No, why would there be child porn? So, there it is. I have nothing.
Admits he uses the Dropbox to upload files almost every day. Still didn't think it'd be smart enough to remove the pictures of your ex's children in bikinis? How is this not weird and inappropriate? You need the authorities to clear your name. This is sick.
I'm like, it's so frustrating because I'm like, as soon as I went, because I go into my Dropbox, I put files in there every day, and I'm like, when I saw the pictures, I'm like, oh shit, someone broke in. Someone broke in and went through personal shit of not only me, of my ex's other kids, because they stored their files from their old phones before they bought new ones.
So in the last clip, you heard that they would store in his Dropbox until they got new phones. However, if that was true, why wouldn't you delete those pictures when they get their new phone? Next clip. The contents of Rich's Dropbox, according to him. Pictures of ex-girlfriend and her kids' pictures. He claims they used it to upload it to new phone over iCloud. Why would you still be in possession of kid bikini pics, Rich? Sounds to me like this Dropbox is your secret porn folder.
Hacked into my Dropbox, and they went through everything. My ex, who is the mother of my children, her kids, when they used to get new iPhones before they got new smartphones, would upload their pictures from there. So there's pictures of, they were all teenage girls. They also saw pictures my ex sent to me that were, for whatever reason, in there, probably because I uploaded them there by accident. That's real good too. So they were looking at pictures of my ex.
You hear that, guys? It was an accident. What a coincidence. Renton. Guys, think about the Discord channel with the lolly, the animal porn, all that sick, depraved content being in your community Discord for 8 years isn't a random coincidence. This Dropbox, weird teenage girl bikini stuff, I have my mind made up about Rich. He has to explain a lot. Then we get into him calling his ex to confirm that she had them put the pictures in the Dropbox. Now keep in mind as well, he said he talked to her before the stream, almost like he coached her. And we have this clip here. First clip is Rich being begged by his mother to take care of his children. Second clip is supposed to be the ex-girlfriend explaining Rich having bikini pics of her children years after they broke up. Why do they sound so similar, accent and voice? So I'll play these clips. You guys let me know in the comments if you think this is the same person.
You're like, no. What? What happened?
Did you get my text?
No, what's up?
She's been screaming since you left, Zach. You can't do this, Rich. Zachary keeps calling. She is going crazy, the baby. If you don't hear that.
No, I did not.
You gotta put her to sleep first, then do it.
I can't, because then they got up at 4 in the morning.
But Rich, you've been doing it. You heard.
Alright, I can't. I'm literally in the middle. I can't right now.
She's going nuts.
Okay, I can't right now.
You should have put her to sleep first.
I can't do
You've been doing it.
Alright, I'm live right now. Are you kidding?
Oh, I know, but I don't know what to say. He texted you. I texted you.
Then someone's gonna have to take her for now then. Now this is gonna be all over the internet now. Thank you.
Yes.
Hello, you're on the air right now. Quick question for you. As you're sleeping. Those pictures in my Dropbox, why are they there?
Because my kids used to upload their phones to our Dropbox.
Before they sold them, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before they trade them back in.
Okay, that's all. Go back to sleep.
All right.
Good night. Bye.
Now first off, that shows you what kind of parent he is. His kid is going crazy, doesn't want to sleep, and he says, too fucking bad, I'm working. Keep in mind, he's streaming from home. And he's like, I don't fucking care. Someone else will have to deal with it. What a scumbag. Then in the second clip, she was very calm. If someone woke me up at like 11 p.m. for some bullshit, I would be angry as hell. Then RTU talked about how his Dropbox has a 2FA, but how did they get around that? These hackers. Well, we have this here. The worst part of RTU's situation that I haven't really talked about was him claiming Kino Casino got past his 2FA because his phone vibrated and fell off the table and hit allow, which allowed them access to his Dropbox. Yo, Rich, you're going to jail, laugh my fucking ass off. Yeah, that's almost as bad as DSP. I don't know what 2FA is. Remember for WWE Champions? And then follows it up with, Rich does the fool sip immediately after being directly confronted.
No, why would there be child porn?
The full sip is not just a theory, it's an actual reflex built in to the mind of a lying man in panic.
Then we have this from Review Dropbox Burner Phone USA. My kid's mom will vouch for me. Then says he talked to her before the stream. Very suspicious, so Dickers told his ex-wife what to say on stream to show he's not guilty of having pictures of kids that aren't his in bikinis for this many years. Then we have some reactions. Renton, you can't find one person with a Dropbox full of their ex's kids' entire camera roll. That's not even the app people use for family stuff. Even if it was your family, there's built-in apps that allow kids to back up their phones without having their privacy violated by mom's weird boyfriend. Rich thinks he can just expose all that weird shit about himself and just sweep it under the rug. Laugh my fucking ass off. Buddy, listen. You've opened up a whole new can of hate mob towards you. Explain yourself or it's going to get worse. You're going to have to hide out. Then Darcy the Flow adds on to that. The funniest part about it is that none of this latest drama would have happened if he would just simply not overshared any of that stuff. Which makes me think he had to share it in order to create the elaborate story that his ex-wife wouldn't think he was sus. And we have Thick as Wids. If I'm the girl's biological father, I would be pressing Rich very hard about the whole situation. It makes zero sense why he has photos of them in bikinis on his computer in any capacity. Yeah, if I was their dad, I would be pissed as hell. I would be calling it up non-stop, demanding answers from him, if not going to the police. Renton again, you keep using this family word in reference to those girls. Those are not your children. Why lie? These girls have zero relations to you. There is no reason you should be storing their camera roll on a Dropbox server. iCloud is automatically built in every iPhone. Then we see a super chat. Kino Casino exposed you. Did you delete those kids' bikini pics yet? And then Renton adds on to that, laughed my ass off. He got all pissy and said, no I didn't. This dude is a creep. Then we have this thought process. So let me get this straight, Rich. These teenagers would rather use their mom's ex-boyfriend's Dropbox to store their entire camera roll from 7 years ago, bikini pics by the way, rather than use their built-in iCloud storage that comes with their phone automatically.
Because that's what the cloud is for. You save backups of things. When someone broke into let's think here. Let's do this. This is fun. When someone broke into my Dropbox, when was the last time those pictures were accessed? Besides when the fucking weirdos who broke into it went and searched through them. Really, really classy. When were they accessed? Oh, probably 7+ years ago. Which means I haven't went into the folders. You did, though. Or whoever broke in did. So, who's the actual weirdo? All I did was, back in the day, was, oh, they got new phones. Put the stuff in my Dropbox. I never touched them. And you didn't just look through that. You were looking through other financial documents, all this different stuff. You're pieces of shit. That's all you are.
I'd like to point out, even to this day as of recording, he's not gone to the police about this. Personally, if I saw that somebody was looking at kid pics in bikini, I would definitely go to the police about that. Just saying. Then we have a theory from Darksea to Flow. And I really like their theory, which is also my initial theory, that Rich's wife caught Rich looking at the photos, so he had come up with some elaborate story about how hackers from St. Whatever Canada, and try to convince her, even getting on stream to prove it. Wild. The way Kino Casino breaks down Rich's latest stream is so satisfying. They put all the pieces together and it all makes sense now. Rich is a pathological liar, narcissist, and sociopath. He really thought he could pull off that lie in front of thousands of people. Total psycho. A few of my favorite Kino Casino's debunks / theories on Rich. The hackers were looking at Rich's 1099s. It was Rich who was looking at them because it's tax season. Warski doesn't even live in a city called St. Whatever. It was probably Rich's own login on the VPN. The biggest alarm bell was that he said he had to lay low for a year. That's such a strange thing to say. Why would he have to lay low if he has nothing to hide? He doesn't have such a tough guy attitude anymore now that he's tucking his tail and running. And now that Rich is back on Twitter, they want to bring him to Twitter Space to have a talk to him. Which, by the way, remember the whole detractor civil war? He went on Twitter Space and just fought with people. But now he refuses to do that. Funny how that works out. Can you come on Twitter Spaces? We want to ask you a few questions. Weren't you so tough and daring any detractor to debate you like 2 months ago? Shouldn't you have the same energy when it comes to clearing your name? RTU. And we see a picture of Chris Hansen. Take a seat. Richard Masushi, I hope you're having a panic attack about your career being over. And for the sake of your family, don't take out a loan for this rap career fantasy. Your beats fucking suck. Contact a temp agency and get a new job. And we got Charlie at the bottom. Phil is gonna be so smug that he outlasted Rich, even with Phil being a pedo too. We have Richard Purnell is review Dropbox USA. Is shaking your drink nervously for 10 seconds supposed to be a normal response for someone being accused of being a PDF file? And you see his hand shaking as he's trying to explain his story. We got Renton again. Crazy how Rich dropped that creepy bomb on us and just disappears again. Your career is beyond finished, bro. We got Patrick Audio. The loan is crazy. These guys would rather go into debt than work 5 days a week. Which responded with, a loan with no income. Gambling on a rap producer career. I've never seen anything like this. Correction, dude said he specifically had a burner phone just for a 2FA / Dropbox. That's totally not some predator shit. Yeah, why would you need a burner phone for a 2FA or a Dropbox? That's a very sus right there. In 2024, why would you need to use your mom's boyfriend to upload your entire camera roll as a teenage girl? She disabled the built-in iCloud storage feature that automatically does that for you and decided, yes, let's give my pics to mom's creepy looking boyfriend. And then we got a very thoughtful comment here. Because remember, Rich is supposed to be Review Tech USA. He's supposed to be an expert on tech. He's supposed to review things and know the ins and out of tech. A Discord channel with CP in your Discord for 7 years. A Dropbox filled with pictures of your ex's kids. What kids are using Dropbox, Rich? You are a tech reviewer and share a Dropbox with your ex's kids? And at that point, Rich was done, but he made one comment on Twitter. Rich nervously said there will be a May the 1st Phil dedicated stream. Because remember, us DSP detractors, we're the ones obsessed with Phil. Then said it won't be on May 1st though. Laughing my ass off, he was in full meltdown panic mode, just saying shit. Oh, we got droop side face. It's so funny how Rich tries to call the detractors a bunch of obsessed weirdos when he's repeatedly celebrating the anniversary of Phil's O-face. He's the real creep. Then guess what happened, guys? After saying, I'm gonna lay low for a year, I'm gonna take out a loan for my rap business. I might do a May 1st stream, but not on May 1st. Well, May 1st came, and Rich was streaming again. And it's very weird, because he thinks everything's blown over, everything's done, people stop talking about it. No, Rich. They will never stop talking about this. Rich is streaming right now and act like nothing happened. Laugh my fucking ass off. And then he had his sycophants defending him. One of Rich's retarded supporters said he's going to give Rich the benefit of the doubt. What doubt? This man got on camera and said he owns pics of his ex's kids in his Dropbox. There's no denial because we didn't accuse him. Everything we learned has come from Rich. Laughing my ass off. And then UC points out the obvious here that everyone's noticed, especially since Jay has left. Nobody can get through his streams. If you watched the stream last night, you would see him just sit there watching DSP like he's watching TV. There would be a good amount of time before he'd react, but it wasn't even about the content. Yeah, people kept pressuring him for answers, and you go back to DSP, watch it for like 5-10 minutes, not say anything. Someone says something about his Dropbox, goes back, tries to defend himself. Then we have John Riley. Sure it is. By the way, the cuckler should probably not be saying this when Rich is acting sus like this. And then you see the cuckler. I probably have pics of my nephews on my cloud. Who fucking cares, man? LOL. Yeah, that man needs his hard drives checked. Then we have Meerkat. RTU is the most boring streamer, no discussion. This motherfucker would play a clip of DSP and sit there in silence. Hi, occasionally commented on something completely unrelated. 80% chance it has something to do with Cox. Literally worthless content, RTU. With a picture that says time to retire. Then we see the cuckler, donating to Rich, defending him again. We have Snort Hogan. The cuckler is such a gay little cuck. I'm starting to wonder what's in his Dropbox. Keep defending Rich, having bikini pics of his ex-daughters years later. Real good look, loser. And Renton adds on to that. Laugh my fucking ass off. Cuckler is a bald, ugly loser with no bitches or friends. All he has is a parasocial relationship with ReviewTechUSA that he desperately wants to hold on to. Gonna have to come with better lies to save his fat ass this time. Then we have Manlet. Cranks at the GIF porn, chugs CBD drink, ignores crying daughter, burps in the mic, mash applause soundboard 37 times, goes on the Fat Loser podcast, cries on stream. Yep, I'm thinking I epically own Jay. And then we found out from Maximus here, Rich is going on LoudCloud Live to talk about the pedo shit. Then we have this from Snort Hogan. Not a good look, Rich. Me and It's a Cult of Hate are crying hard right now. ReviewTechUSA gets his Dropbox broken into, has a picture of his ex-kids.
Cry. Cry hard, Snort Hogan. Cry hard, Cult of Hate. Keep crying because I was right and you were wrong.
If there's any updates to this, I will let you guys know. So don't forget to click that like, share the video, leave a comment below, hit subscribe. Subscribe to my other channels on the details or the end cards. And as always, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're all safe, healthy, and happy. Peace and love.